Did I go right? Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, I did, because this was... Oh, that's a... No, it's not. Ignore me. Yeah, I mean, the quote system's supposed to be totally random, but sometimes it feels like it's not. I don't know. Oh yeah, there's a silver door, but we couldn't get in there before. Nice. Yeah, I think he has favourite quotes as well. Oh, this looks like a puzzle. This looks like a puzzle. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah. Do I want the solution right away? No, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let's think about this. Yeah, let's do this logically. So bottom left comes out top left. And it's totally the same. Top left, yeah, does come out bottom left. So we can rule those two out. Top right comes out bottom right, and it's totally the same. Bottom right comes out top right, and it's totally the same. Okay, so I may be going about this all wrong, but yeah, I'm going about this all wrong, aren't I? Huh, there's a teddy bear over there. There's a teddy bear over there. Is there still a teddy bear? Yeah. Danny, what commands are you trying to do? Oh, are you trying to make Cybot say hello? Yeah, if you put exclamation point Cybot, he'll say something. I think. Do these stains on the ground mean anything? Maybe. Bottom right, top left, maybe? Glad you guys are enjoying it. Alright, CG, I might need a hint, because, actually there's a crack in the ground. Is that anything? No, there's cracks in the ground everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I got nothing. I don't know if these stains mean anything. They look like a pattern, but yeah. There's only 2 places to go and you will be done. There's really no hint on how to figure it out. Go into the room where the doll was initially standing and then through the silver door. Weaken your lantern. Oh, maybe I need to weaken my lantern. Oh, of course, because sometimes you can't see stuff. I remember now. Okay. Nice. Top left on the right, bottom left on the left. Top left on the right, bottom left on the left. Top left on the right, bottom left on the left. Oh yeah. Okay. Uzu. Okay, cool. Now we just gotta go get her. Nope, that was dumb. Okay. Yeah, I did one stream of Harvest Moon. It was a little while ago. That was before I was gifted Stardew, which I am going to play again pretty soon, really soon. This week, hopefully. Come on, buddy. We got a mirror for you. Oh yeah, it was early in the day. Yeah, so you're probably asleep. It was like 2 PM my time. I've gone completely the wrong way. It's this way, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Stardew Valley. Are you asking like what it is? Because it's like a farming game. Oh, okay, right. It was top left on the right, bottom left on the left, right? I think. Yeah, okay. Come on, Uzu. If looking in the mirrors might tell me my wish, I'm excited, but a little scared at the same time. Yeah, you probably were at school, actually. Yeah, I've done one stream of it, so you haven't missed much. The VOD might still be on my channel. If not, I'm uploading it at the moment to my YouTube channel, so that's going to go up over the next sort of couple of weeks. Pretty sunset, huh, Utsuro? Sunset is a witching hour. The moment's beauty comes from being when the sun dies. She totally looks like Geralt from The Witcher. Just unrelated, but there you go. Even though we see the sun for 12 hours a day, we always forget its beauty. I guess, but I like the sun in the day too. You're positive about everything, Uzu. It's been a year getting to know Utsuro. I still haven't been able to tell her how I feel, but we're together as best friends bunch. Of course, I still like her romantically, but spending time together, period, is nice. Twilight is a vacuous thing. It's neither day nor night, and people spend it preparing for the coming night. Twilight isn't watched and enjoyed, it's just empty and hollow, much like my name. Is the sunset making you sentimental? I think Utsura is a great name. A great name? I hate it. To be called hollow, it feels more like a denial of my existence. But I like how it feels all translucent. It matches your mysterious air. You know, Utsu, I'm a person who shouldn't exist in the world. Just the fact that I'm alive is a mistake. My existence is a cluster of sin. You mean like original sin? Did you ever tell me you were Christian? I don't mean anything like that. It's more concrete. I shouldn't exist. I don't get what you're saying. I mean, isn't shouldn't exist really extreme? We get along so well. If you didn't exist, what would I do? If hypothetically I were to die soon, then you should forget about me. I could only blankly listen to Utsuro, whose words felt so disconnected from reality. It was as if Utsuro saw something different and I couldn't perceive things the same way. So Utsuro is probably going to kill herself, isn't she? Geralt. Oh. Just girls being pals. Even as I got closer to her, Utsuro was a strange girl, though that was charming in a way. Most of the memories of Utsuro are back now, and now that I know these are important memories to me, I still can't remember up to my death, but it seems I've remembered some things to precious Yuro Hanasaki. And it's thanks to you, Mishiro, really, thanks a lot. Oh! Okay. A mystery key. Interesting. Yeah. To be fair, I needed the guidance, like... I can't believe I'm so bad at such a chill game. My existence is a cluster of sin. Uzo, wow, I love her. That key goes to the graveyard, I bet. Which was this way, wasn't it? Yeah, spooky land. Alright, let's try this. Yeah. Last mirror is in the realm of death. Okay. I just want to try see if I can unlock this though. I need to strengthen this so that I can see that there's a ladder. Okay. Can I unlock this? Yes, I can. Oh, this looks creepy, and there's a save point. The teddy bear stares with round eyes. Cute. The mirror shows Uzu's reflection. It doesn't seem to change as much as Missouri looks. Okay, cool. Okay. Tap, tap, tap his way into your heart. Oh man, poor Fred Astaire. He's just stuck in this horrific world. But at least he still gets to do what he loves. Oh, didn't mean to go back there. Alright, come on Utsu. Let's find out what happened to you. You're just about to the next ending. Sweet. I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, I really have. What have I been doing? There we go. Oh man. Okay, descend the fireplace. And let's find out what happened to let's save it first. Seems a little different from the others, like the atmosphere in the area. I never would have found this place myself, even after literal years. Look, let's cut the chatter. I'm just too worked up. Let's go for it. No worries, Golly. You're stepping in glass, but nothing came. If hypothetically I were to die soon, then you should forget about me. Sorry, so that's Utsuro's words. A few days ago, the body of Utsuro Hinohara was found in Mirror Lake. Why? Why did Utsuro? No, it hasn't been enough. We didn't spend enough time together. Has Hanasaki seemed gloomier lately? I mean, she got along with Hinohara, so I can understand being depressed, but it's not that kind of gloominess. It's like, the local library isn't enough. They don't have books on this stuff. I need seances, necromancy. It all lacks credibility. I don't want this fake occult nonsense. So Uzu tried to bring her back? Today marks a year to the day. Wait for me, Utsuro. I've been studying up this past year. And now I'm going to meet you. Oh, so she threw herself in the lake to try and meet... Oh, that's really sad. That's really sad. I remember it all, how I died, my wish, and everything else. Of course, there's no such thing as black magic. I must have been on the brink, huh? I'm kind of exhausted getting all these memories dumped on me. Once I've sorted things out some more, I'll tell you my history and wish. Are you going to go up ahead? Take me with you if you do. I feel like there's something very important to this world up ahead. We are going to go up there. But first I want to read CG's fanfic for Teshi's and the Tap Tap Man. The tap 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 of his shoes made Teshi's heart swell in a similar rhythm. What was so charming about him? His shadowy figure, his passion, the fact that if she shifted from her spot she'd be killed by him? Yes. Oh, I love it. I want a chapter 2. Let's open the large door. And hopefully we can not murder a friend this time. That would be I'm going to call that a win. Someone's there. Once there was a painter. He was known as the mad genius Rinzao Usei. You know my grandpa? Wait, monsieur, it looks like maybe she isn't aware of us. Rinzo had a wife, but he also had a relationship with a servant. With his wife he had a child, Shinji. With the servant he had a child, Tamaki. Rinzo's 2 children, born of different mothers. Tamaki was the illegitimate child of an affair, but because Shinji showed no interest in art, Rinzo's affection was often directed at Tamaki, who did have an interest in the arts. Tamaki learned art from Rinzo, and given deep love, grew in the shadow of the Usi family. But these irregular days couldn't last. When Tamaki turned 12, Rinzo's wife learned of her existence. Rinzo divorced his wife, but gave Tamaki and her mother the same love as ever. Thus far, no tragedy had occurred. But when Tamaki turned 18, Rinzo made an unforgivable mistake. Oh. Oh. Grandpa. The child she bore had done no wrong. She decided to birth... Oh my god. A daughter between parent and child. Tamaki thought she couldn't live a normal, happy life, but luckily 2 years later she had a proper marriage. Safely having a son with her husband, she began to get back on her feet. However, she never fully did. The mental wound she suffered went even deeper than she imagined. When her now grown daughter with Rinzo began doing art at school, her old wounds ached. It gave her flashbacks of Rinzo, of the fear she had of him. Tamaki struggled to give her daughter affection, took all she had not to take out negative emotions on her. Tamaki's mind quickly crumbled under the weight. And one day, Tamaki killed her daughter. Tamaki fell to pieces. She came to feel animosity not only towards Rinzo but all the Usus. Unable to see any hope ahead, she fell upon the despair behind. Rinzo died of natural causes a few years later, and while she had the right to his inheritance, she refused to take it. She wouldn't even let it go to the eldest son, Shinji. Then at last, Tamaki, who had kept living despite having broken long ago, met her end. When she learned the son she had with her husband... My god, this is confusing. She learned the son she had with her husband was becoming friends with Shinji's daughter. Tamaki tried to take out Shinji's daughter, the Usu who dared come near her pure son, but when she drove madly down the road to kill her, she ran over her own son by mistake, who was our friend. Oh my god. We're the daughter. We're one of the daughters. She took her own life to escape the despair. The woman's soul is now bound here. Unlike the other souls, the world is forcing her to be here. Tamaki's soul is now bound in death, so she can't escape, but must face the facts. This is surely my punishment. I've gone on for a while. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. I don't know who you are, but go now. Let's go. We shouldn't stay here any longer. I'm so confused. I feel like I need to read a Wikipedia article. Should we return to the usual place? With Tamaki's story, I've realised something. What did you realise? Let's save first. If you're getting lost, Tamaki's the mother of Iyato because he's distantly related to Mashiro, and Tamaki's, due to trauma, hated her son's art, so she tried to kill the distant relative, but killed her son. Right, with the car. Okay. Okay, let's get started. First, Mashiro, I think you can open this big door here. You opened a similar door earlier, right? What? Spooky. Get out of here. I bet you can open this one too if you try to. So before that, listen to what I have to. Use this. Don't meddle anymore. Give back my world. No! This works just fine. You listen to this too. I'm Yusu Hanazaki, a middle schooler who committed suicide at 15 at Mirror Lake. The reason I killed myself was, to put it bluntly, to meet a girl I loved. Someone had killed her at Mirror Lake. It made me extremely sad. So I read all of these books on black magic and killed myself to go to the afterlife. To die at the same place exactly a year later, it said that would work. Don't worry, it doesn't matter now. I think it's a different afterlife than what the book meant, but ultimately I came to this world. It seems there was something to be gained here. That girl, she always said, was someone who shouldn't have existed. I always found it weird and wondered why it was, but I found out now. Oh my god, she's the... Oh my god. That's why she's a bundle of sin, or however she put it. That's Utsuro. I've always known Utsuro. Thank you, Mashiro. Because of you, I could get back my memories and my wish, and I learned about Utsuro's birth and death. My wish was to meet Utsuro one more time. It's come true, finally. That's freaking adorable. I mean, it's horrible, but adorable. I've done what I needed to do in this world, so I'm satisfied. Feels like it's taken so long, but Utsuro was here before I was. I don't know what kind of wish you had, Utsuro, but considering your birth and death, I'm not sure it's something simple. I hope it comes true, and I'm glad that even if you're like that now, you can still recognize me. I am sorry for digging into your past. Hey, she's gone to heaven. She's been here for much longer than us and finally got her wish granted. Must be satisfied, I guess. She has a close connection to this world. Maybe the answer is behind this door. So I guess if I go through here now, I'm going to get another ending. And then there'll be another ending for helping this guy. Let's see what's through here. This is blowing my mind. Ayato, why are you here? Because this soul is necessary for granting your wish. Hey, creepy dude's here now. That's different. You successfully broke all the mirrors. Your wish will come true. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, we've read all this before. She wanders this world even now. It seems seeing Utsu elicited some change, but still a long way off from regaining her memories. Several years later, a girl threw herself into the lake. Amazingly, she had the same wish as the world's creator. So that this world could complete its duty, it chose a new soul to control it. Yeah, that's okay, we've read this before. This boy's soul is necessary. Right, am I going to have a different choice now? It's your world, you can make the choice. I don't know what I should do. I've overcome a lot of obstacles coming here. I've looked back on my past and erased it, but is it really right to just make it so I never existed? Thinking back, it was a boring life. I wouldn't say it was entirely devoid of enjoyment, but if you asked whether I'd live the same life again, I'd absolutely refuse, without a doubt. In fact, if I had to say, I've come to hate it all. I've come to hate it all. I wish my life had never existed. But seeing Utsu and Utsuro, I had a thought. If Utsuro's life had never existed, what would become of Utsu's feelings, desperately turning to black magic, killing herself and wandering this world for years? All to finally realise her wish to meet again, what would become of that? I have the same wish as Utsuro and... Well, granting my wish means killing him, so let's not grant our wish. I won't do it, I can't do it anymore. For every mirror I broke, I'll vanish from the lives of the people I knew, and I'll also vanish from Ayato's world. But then what did he die for? What did Tamaki step on the accelerator for? If it were just me, then fine, but to control the feelings of the people around me, I have no right. It's not my wish anymore. Whatever you think, whatever you know, it won't actually change anything. Are you still giving up your wish? I, the mirror world, accept abandoning the wish. Its reason for being ends here. This world can vanish when the ruler's wish is granted, or they abandon it with clear intent. It won't be left up in the air like it had been. So will everyone here vanish? To get straight to the point, you're not dead yet. Your soul has left your body, of course, but your body isn't actually dead. You drowned yourself, but as it happens, a passerby found you. They called it in right away, and though unconscious, you were saved. It was a failed attempt. When your soul leaves here, it will be forced back into your body. But what you've done in this world won't be written off. The memories you erased by breaking the mirrors won't come back to you when you return to life. You didn't actually carry out your wish, so the actual past isn't gone, but your memories of it are. Maybe you remember talking with me a bit, but things like meeting me at the lake. Man, that is sad. Can you live in a world you've given up on living in once before? I'll live because I'm not dead yet. I don't want to throw away the life you protected, Ayato, and by discarding the wish I inherited from Utsuro, I think it'll honour Utsu's feelings. That's a relief then. I absolutely can't understand my sister's wish, but you've made the choice for her. It might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. I want my life to have never existed. Whatever the reason for it, it's not a happy wish, and you realised it. That's a big deal. I mean it. You got back on your feet instead of falling into darkness. Somehow it makes me happier than anything. I'm going to retire ahead of you. Going to see what things are like in heaven. I'm sure you'll go there, Ryotaro. 7 years and it ends like this, as long as the ruler's satisfied, I suppose. Will Utsuro go to heaven too? Not sure about heaven or hell, but she'll be free from this world to go where she goes. I say ruler, but you're more of an usurper, technically. I'm a little scared about how much I'll forget, but I won't lose my time in this world, and I won't ever wish to erase the events to come. It's time to go. Hey, Balabon. How you doing? Yeah, you've come like right at the end. After that, I regained consciousness in a hospital bed. Apparently, I really had been saved, and my soul returned safely from the mirror world. There was a woman I didn't know beside me. Mishiro, you're awake. My brain had suffered memory loss, and I could no longer remember many past events. I couldn't remember my supposed mother at all. All I had left was a faint unease towards my mother, as well as the desperate expression made by the woman I woke up beside when she heard that. I remembered Ayato was someone important to me, but I had no concrete memories of him. But I distinctly remembered talking in the mirror world and felt considerable warmth from that alone. I clearly remembered Utsu and Ryotaro too. I've probably only met them in the mirror world. That's... yeah, Mishiro Utsi, is it? Oh, he was mentioned in the secret mirror. A few days after I left the hospital, a man came to visit me. His last name sounded familiar. Could you be Ayato's... Yes, thank you for getting along with Ayato. So that's his father, which meant he was the one who married Tamaki, and he was the father who Utsuro grew up with. Don't worry too much about your mother. When the woman calling herself my mother learned I had no memory of her, she vanished. I lacked any real sense of her being my mother, so it meant relatively little to me. It would be a long story, but I had a wife and 2 children, but now none of them are left. They've all passed away, and you're alone again also. Do you know where you're going to live now? Paying tuition seems impossible, so I think I'll have to drop out and work. Would you let me adopt you? We're both tired souls who've lost everything. You got along with Ayato, so we're not total strangers. And you remind me of my daughter a bit. Maybe that's just wishful thinking, when you give it some thought. I mean, she doesn't know you, but... Okay, and so I began a new life as Mishiro Hinohara. I'm taking new steps in the same house where Ayato and Utsuro once lived. It was a strange kind of chance, but I have no idea how to pronounce that. Seichi is a very gentle person. He's taking up art again, and he's been teaching me between studies. Dreaming of seeing the world the way Ayato did, catching up to the days I've lost. Once more I let my brush run free. That was sad. I really liked it though. My god, that was confusing. I kind of preferred it when you stabbed that dude like 5 times. Oh, man. So yeah. Seiichi. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think there is one more ending, but it's like 10:30 now, and I've been streaming for over 3 hours, so gonna have to... Are we going for the other ends? Maybe another time, but not today. I'm tired. I'm really tired. Yeah, I might go for the other ends, but I don't know. There's only 2 ends left, so it wouldn't really be worthy of a stream on its own, so I don't know. I might do a really short stream one day just to grab the other 2, but yeah, I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to head off because I'm old and I need to get to bed before midnight. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you all for watching. I want to do more spooky streams like this because I really like these RPG Maker games. I want to play Ebe. Definitely want to play Ebe. And there was another one as well. There was a really old one that I can't remember the name of right now, but I will find out what it was. Ending 2, Mobius Strip. Someday history might repeat.